This is the Baron von John Jacob Jingleheimer without the Schmidt. Silence! And welcome to Flannel Theater, where today's episode is the story of Charles Dickens' classic A Christmas Carol. Let us begin. 'Twas the night before Christmas, otherwise known as Christmas Eve, when little Bobby Cratchit, today being played by a 1950s Sunday school child, hi there, was talking to his business partner, the evil Ebenezer Scrooge, today being played by the part of the lame man at the Pool of Bethsaida.
Hey, Mr. Scrooge, can I have some coal? It's cold in here.
Bah! Humbug!
Okay, can I have the day after tomorrow off?
But Mr. Scrooge wasn't in a giving spirit. Bah! Humbug! And so Bob Cratchit returned to his little tiny home.
Hello, girls. How are you doing?
To see his family, Mrs. Cratchit and his daughters, Marcia, Jan, and Cindy, and this little tiny bitty spooky girl.
7 days.
To share with them the good news that he would have Christmas Day off after all.
I think I'm off for Christmas, or at least I think that's what bah humbug means.
And all of his family was very excited, including Tiny Tim, today being played by the part of Goliath. God bless us, everyone! Meanwhile, Ebenezer Scrooge was conveniently still sitting in the place where we last left him, where he was visited by his old dead business partner, Jacob Marley.
Ebenezer!
Today being played by Pharaoh.
Ebenezer! I am shackled by this gold chair I forged in life. You will be visited by 5 ghosts.
3, sir!
3 ghosts. I do not know who they are, but you'll be visited by them.
Humbug! That night, while Ebenezer Scrooge was sleeping in his bed, the clock struck 12. Bong! Bong! 12! He was visited by the first spirit, the ghost of Christmas past, who all of a sudden fell asleep. And so he totally missed talking to Ebenezer Scrooge. And so we will move on to the second spirit. And so now it is 2 o'clock in the morning. Bong! 2. And Scrooge was sleeping, although he had his eyes open. Humbug! He was visited by his second spirit.
Scrooge! Ebenezer Scrooge! I am the ghost of Christmas present.
The ghost of Christmas present today is being played by the part of Lot's wife, who was turned into a pillar of salt.
Ebenezer Scrooge, you must not look back to the mistakes of your past.
If there was anyone who knew that bad things happened when you looked back, trust me, it was this lady. And so the spirit of Christmas present flew along with Ebenezer Scrooge to look upon the house of Bob Cratchit and his family.
Hi, I'm Bob Cratchit. This is my family.
He was sharing with them the very sad news that Tiny Tim was very, very ill.
Tiny Tim is very ill. He's got a small rock in his head.
Oh! Ebenezer Scrooge noticed that the Cratchit family was being visited by 3 wise men, I mean, 3 of the wise men. We don't really know exactly how many wise men there actually were.
Surprise! There were 6 of us.
6 days.
All of this made Scrooge very, very sad. He did not like what he saw. But before he knew it, Ebenezer Scrooge woke up in his bedroom, and he was very perplexed and confused. Bah? Humbug? Where he found himself in the belly of the 3rd spirit, today being played by the part of Jonah's very large fish. But don't be sad, children. He was then spit out and vomited into his house, but not in his bedroom, in his den. No, not his den. It was the lion's den, where they were sitting in their easy chair watching The Price is Right.
$1! $1!
And then they mauled and pummeled and ate Ebenezer Scrooge. And he died.
Hello, I'm Lipscomb University Interim President Harold Hazelip. I know I look an awful lot like Steve Flatt, but that's just because we have both served as presidents of this fine institution of higher learning. Him once, me twice. Advantage Hazelip. But please, come to Lipscomb.